Well, John, before we look ahead, let's look back. Your description of Jordan Poole was a, quote, overdose of swag. It's amazing how being around the kids keeps you young and hip, right?
Yeah, really. I mean, I love our team, but I listen. I listen a lot. I don't just talk. I listen a lot. But I've known him. You know, he committed to us as a junior. So I've known him for a long time, and I'm watching his growth. And it's coming in so many areas. One thing that he really has always had is a great deal of confidence. So if they call that swag, that's what it is. But he definitely has more than probably some other people have, and that's okay.
As for this matchup, A&M averages 80 points in its wins. Your team gives up 60 in its wins. That's a huge differential.
Yeah.
Where do you want the pace, and how do you get it there?
Well, you know, their pace is good. They're not like flying the ball up and down the floor like a Michigan State would or Indiana used to with Tom Crean. They're not playing at that pace, but they're sneaky quick. They'll choose their spots, and they get so many points off the offensive rebounds. They just really got some great presence inside. So, you know, we don't always determine the pace. We sort of read the game and then try and go with it. We play at our pace pretty much. You know, if people are going to pressure us a lot, well, we'll have to pick up the pace. We'll try and make their defense our offense. If not, right, then we're going to methodically try to do what we do and try to get a really good shot every time down the floor. And then defensively, we're going to make sure that you're not going to get easy shots. We're trying to make sure you don't get easy shots, and you might have to use 30 seconds of the shot clock to get there. The option was, can we get them there and then keep them off the boards?
How tough does that become defensively when you look at their lineup and all 5 of their starters averaging double figures?
Yeah, it is it's similar to us in that, you know, where they certainly have their stars, and we have guys that people would perceive as stars, but really anybody on their roster can go get 20 against us. So we have we've evolved into a pretty good defensive team right now, and matchups are going to be important, and we got to do everything we can to just you know, make it tough for them to get easy points.
11-game win streak for this team, John. It's the longest since the national runner-up team won 16 straight. Yeah. That team had 4 first-rounders and a second-rounder. Completely different makeup, but isn't that the great thing about college basketball? 280-degree different teams, same program, can reach the same level of success?
Well, I think you have to judge on how many NBA players. At that time, nobody would have said Nick Stauskas and Karis LeVert were NBA players at that time. They were like the forgotten guys on that team. Everybody was talking about Mitch and Trey and Tim. So who knows where this team will go. But at the same time, there's different ways to win the game. As you can see, the great success Wisconsin's had all these years with probably only 2 guys being drafted during these last 15 years. Many times the best teams are those that just have this connection. They gel well together, and they could be as good a team as some teams maybe with more talent. So, but this team has some talent. Some of it is still developing, and we want to get next day maybe we can develop it even more and maybe get a win here.
John, as always, appreciate the time. Best of luck on Thursday.
All right, thanks very much.